Hi guys, welcome to today's tutorial. Today we'll be treating top IGCSE mathematics questions. Our first question says, solve x cubed minus plus x squared minus 4x minus 4 equals 0. Now, in order to solve this, let's group these two together. All right, grouping this, we are having what's common here is x squared bracket x plus 1. And from here, we have minus 4 bracket x plus 1 equals 0. So here we can do this as x squared minus 4 and x plus 1 equals 0. So opening up this bracket, we can have it as x squared minus 2 squared and x plus 1 equals 0. Now we can apply a difference of 2 squares here. This becomes x plus 2, x minus 2, and x plus 1 as the factors of this equation. So here we have it as x plus 2 equals 0. So therefore, x equals minus 2. X minus 2 equals 0. So therefore, x equals 2. And x plus 1 equals 0. So therefore, x equals minus 1. So with this, we've solved our question 1. In triangle ABC, AB is, we have it as A, B, C. They said AB is 8 cm, AC is 6 cm, and angle A is 60. Now, it says we should find BC, okay, using cosine rule. And our cosine rule says that A squared equals B squared plus C squared minus 2BC cos A. Now, here is our small a, this is our small c, and this is our small b. So our small b equals 6 cm, c equals 8 cm, and our a, small a, equals to the bc, which we are asked to find. All right, our cos a is theta is 60 degrees, which is cos a. Now, applying this into our equations, we have our a squared equals b, which is 6 squared plus 8 squared minus 2 times 6 times 8 cos 60. All right, 6 squared will give us 36 plus 64 minus 2 times 8 cos 60. This will be 2 times 8 times 6 times cos 60 would give us 48. All right, this will give us 100 minus 48. So a squared will give us 100 minus 48 would give us a 52. So our a will be root 52, and root 52 would give us 2 root 13, or we'll put it in decimal form as 7.2 centimeters. So the value of BC, which is A, will be 7.2 centimeters. Find the inverse function of y equals 3x minus 5 all over 2x plus 1. Now, to find the inverse function, we are going to interchange the place of x with y. So this becomes x equals 3y minus 5 all over 2y plus 1. Now, cross multiplying, this becomes x bracket 2y plus 1 equals 3y minus 5. Opening up this bracket, we would have 2xy plus x equals 3y minus 5. All right, now collecting our like terms here, this becomes 2xy minus 3y equals minus 5. Okay, minus 5 minus x. Okay, y is common here, so we bring it out as 2x minus 3 equals minus x minus 5. All right, now in order to eliminate this minus from here, we are having it as y equals minus bracket x plus 5 all over 2x minus 3. Now, this will be the inverse function of our question. A box contains 3 red balls, 5 blue balls, and 2 green balls. All right. Find the probability of drawing one of each color in 3 draws without replacement. Now, we need to take note of this statement, without replacement. That means when the ball is drawn out, it isn't returned back. Now, a total number of balls in the bag is 5 plus 3, 8 plus 2, 10. So we have a total number of 10 balls. Now, for us to get the probability of this, we are looking at probability of red, blue, green, plus the probability of red, green, blue, plus the probability of blue, red, green, plus the probability of blue, green, red, plus the probability of green, red, blue, and plus the probability of green, blue, red. Now, our probability of drawing this first will be 3 over 10. Drawing this second will be 5 over 9. And drawing this third will be 2 over 8. All right. Now, having this probability is going to give us 3 over 10 times 5 over 9 times 2 over 8. So if we cancel out 5 into 5, 1, 5 into 10, 2, 2 into 2, 1, 2 into 2, 1, 3 here, 1, 3 into 9, 3. So at the end of the day, we're having 1 over 24. All right. Now, the good thing about this is that for each of this probability, we are going to have it as 1 over 24. So this will become 1 over 24 plus 1 over 24 plus 1 over 24 plus 1 over 24 plus 1 over 24 and plus 1 over 24. So this will give us, since we have a common LCM, which is 24, all right, this will be 1 plus 1, 2 plus 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. This will be 6 over 24. Now, 6 into 6, 1, and 6 into 24 will give us 4, which will give us 1 over 4 as our answer. Expand and simplify 2x minus 3 all squared minus x plus 4 x minus 5. Now, for us to expand and simplify, we'll first of all expand this. All right, expanding this, we have 2x minus 3 all squared will give us 2x minus 3, 2x minus 3. All right, now 2 times 2 will give us 4x squared. 2 times 3 will give us minus 6x, minus 6x plus 9. All right, now this is the expansion for this. Now, for our x plus 4, x minus 5, we are having it as x squared minus 5x plus 4x and minus 20. Now, bringing these 2 times together, this will give us 4x squared minus 6x. Okay, minus minus will give us minus 12x plus 9 minus x squared minus this and this will give us minus 4 minus x minus 20. Now, opening up this bracket, we are having it as 4x squared minus 12x plus 9 minus x squared plus x plus 20. Now, collecting our like terms here, this will give us 4x squared minus 4x squared minus x squared minus 12x plus x and plus 9 plus 20. Now, this will give us 3x squared minus 11x plus 29. So this will be the answer to our question. Find the total surface area of a sphere with radius 5 cm. Now, we are given our radius to be 5 cm. And we know that TSA, total surface area of a sphere, is 4 pi r. All right. Now having it as 4 pi r squared, sorry, having it as 4 pi r squared, this becomes 24 times 22 over 7. Okay, let's use 3.142. 3.142 times r squared, which is 5 squared. So this becomes 4 times 3.142 times 25. And 4 times 25 will give us 100 times 3.142, which will give us 114.2 centimeters squared. So this will be our total surface area for the sphere. Solve for all angles of x in the interval 0 to 360 in 3 sine x minus 2 equals 0. Now, in solving for x, that means we have to make x be alone. So first off, we move our negative 2 over to the other side. So this becomes 3 sine x equals 2. Now divide both sides by 3. This becomes sine x equals 2 over 3. All right. Now x equals sine inverse of 2 over 3. And we know that 2 over 3 would be sine inverse of 0.6667. All right. Now our x will be 41.81 degrees. Now, knowing that our x is 41.81 degrees, now on our quadrant, sine is positive in the first and second quadrant. All right. So now, for us to get the next value of x that will be positive, will become x equals 41.81 degrees. This for the first quadrant. And for the second quadrant, we're having it as x equals 180 minus 41.81. All right, which will give us 180 minus 41.81. We're having it as 138.19 degrees. This is for the second quadrant. So the two values of x would be x equals 41.81 or 138.19 degree. A third die is rolled twice. Find the probability that the sum is at least 10. Now let's look at our probability chart for two dice. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. For the second die, we have it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now, knowing this, we know that 1 plus 1 will give us 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Now, our question says, find the probability that the sum is at least 10. That means the least value you should have should be 10. It can be greater than 10, but not less than 10. Now, our probability of picking at least a 10 will become the probability of 10, 11, and 12, which will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 over 36, which will give us 1 over 6. So the answer of probability at least 10 will be 1 over 6. Solve simultaneously. We have 2x plus 3y equals 7 and x minus 4y equals minus 5. Now, in order to solve this simultaneously, we have to make one of these coefficients, one of the coefficients of x and y, x or y, equal. Now, let's look at making x equal. So this will be times 2. Now, multiplying our second equation by 2, this will give us 2x plus 3y equals 7, and 2x minus 8y equals minus 10. Now, we can now solve this out. Now, solving this out, since these two are positive, we'll do what? Subtract. So this becomes 2 minus 2 will give us 0. Now, minus times minus will give us plus. 3 plus 8 will give us 11y equals minus times minus will give us plus. 7 plus 10 will give us 17. So therefore, y equals 17 over 11. Okay? If y equals 17 over 11, substituting for y into our equation 1 here, this will give us 2x plus 3y equals 7. So this gives us 2x plus 3 bracket 17 over 11 equals 7. Now this will give us 2x plus 17 times 3 would give us 51 all over 11 equals 7. Now, finding our LCM here will give us 11. 1 into 11, 11. 11 times 2, 22x plus 51 equals 7. Now, cross multiplying would give us 22x plus 51 equals 77. 11 times 7 will give us 77. So 22x equals 77 minus 51. Now, 77 minus 51 would give us 26. So 22x equals 26. X equals 26 over 22. Now, breaking this down will give us 2 here, 13, 2 into 22, 11. So our x equals 13 over 11 and y equals 17 over 11. Find the midpoint and length of the segment connecting our A minus 2 and 1 and B 4 and 7. Now this is x1, y1, x2, y2. All right. Now for our midpoint, we have it as x1 plus x2 all over 2 and y1 plus y2 all over 2. All right. And for our length, we have it as d equals root x2 minus x1 all squared plus y2 minus y1 all squared. Okay, now applying this for our midpoint will be midpoint equals x1 is minus 2 plus 4 divided by 2 and y1 is 1 plus 7 divided by 2. So this will give us 2 over 2 and 8 over 2. So our midpoint would be 1 and 4 would be our midpoint. Now for the distance or length, we are having it as d equals root of our x2 is 4 minus 2 all squared plus our y2 is 7 minus 1 all squared. So this will give us root 6 squared plus 6 squared, which is root 36 plus 36, which will give us root 72 as our answer. So if we do root 72 would give us 6 root 2. This will give us 6 root 2, or we have it as 8.49 as our answer. Given that f of x equals x squared minus 4x plus 1, it says solve fx equals 0. That means our equation will be equals to 0. So having this, we have it as x squared minus 4x plus 1 equals 0. Now we know that this is a quadratic equation, so we need to find the factors of this equation. Now using our general formula, quadratic formula of minus b plus minus root b squared minus 4ac all over 2a, where our a equals 1, B equals minus 4, and C equals 1. Now, we are having it as x equals minus 4 plus minus root minus 4 squared minus 4 times 1 times 1 all over 2 times 1. So x equals 4 plus minus root 16 minus 4 all over 2. So our x would be 4 plus minus root 12 over 2. Now breaking down root 12, we know that our root 12 is something as 4 times 3. Okay, now root 4 will give us 2 root 3. So we can say this to become x will give us 4 plus minus 2 root 3 all over 2. Now factorizing this, we can bring it out as 2 brackets 2 plus minus root 3 all over 2. So this cancels this, leaving our x equals 2 plus minus root 3. So two possible factors of x will be x equals to 2 plus root 3 or 2 minus root 3 as our answer. Find the equation of the line through our points is 2 and 3, that's x and y, and is parallel to y equals minus 2x plus 5y. Alright, now having this, from this equation, we know that our slope is our coefficient of x is going to be minus 2. Now, since these 2 points are parallel, we are going to use y minus y1 equals m bracket x minus x1. Now, where our y1 is 3 and our x1 is 2. Now, applying this here, we are going to have it as y minus 3 equals minus 2 bracket x minus 2. Alright, opening this up, we are having it as y minus 3 equals minus 2x plus 4. Okay, now making our y be alone, y equals minus 2x plus 4 plus 3, which will give us y equals minus 2x plus 7. So this is the equation of the line passing through points 2 and 3 that makes it parallel. Find the area of a triangle with sides. We have a triangle as 7 cm, 8 cm, and 9 cm. Now, using Heron's formula. Now, our Heron's formula says that our area equals root s bracket s minus a, s minus b, and s minus c. Now, where s is a plus b plus c divided by 2. Now, in this case, our s will become 7 plus 8 plus 9 all over 2. Now, 7 plus 8 plus 9, 7 plus 8 plus 9 would give us 24. Divided by 2 will be 12. So, applying this formula, our a would be root 12 bracket 12 minus a is 7, and 12 minus b is 8, and 12 minus c, which is 9. Alright, now this will give us a equals 12 bracket 5 bracket 4 and bracket 3. Alright, so this will be a equals 12 root 12 times 20 times 3 will give us 60. So 12 times 60. Our a will become root 12 times 60, which will give us 720. So root 720 will become 12 root 5 as our area of the triangle. Find the area of a sector whose radius is 4 cm, our radius is 4 cm, and the central angle theta is 120 degrees. Now we know that area of a sector equals theta over 360 times pi r squared. All right, now our theta is 120 all over 360 times pi times our radius, which is 16 times 16. All right, sorry, our radius, which is 4 times 4. All right, so this cancels this. 12 here, 1. 12 here, 3. So this will give us as our area will become 4 times 4, 16 pi all over 3. All right, so if we find the value of pi, this will become 16 times 3.142, which will give us 50.272 divided by 3 would be 16.757, which is approximately 17 centimeter squared as our area. Solve x plus 2 all over x minus 1 equals 3x over x plus 1. Now in solving this, we'll first of all cross multiply. This becomes x plus 2, x plus 1 equals 3x bracket x minus 1. Now expanding our bracket, x times x will give us x squared, x plus 1 plus x plus 2x plus 2 equals 3x squared minus 3x. Okay, now from here, let's collect like terms. Collecting our like terms, okay, this will become x squared plus 3x plus 2 equals 3x squared minus 3x. All right, moving this over to this side, we have 3x squared minus x squared minus 3x minus 3x minus 2 equals 0. So this gives us 2x squared minus 6x minus 2 equals 0. From here, we solve out our equation using our quadratic formula where x equals b minus b plus minus root b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Now in this case, our a is 2, coefficient of x squared, b is minus 6, coefficient of x, and c is minus 2, a constant. Now applying this into our formula, we have it as x equals minus 6 plus minus root minus 6 squared minus 4 times 2 times minus 2 all over 2 times 2. All right, here we'll now have it as x equals 6 plus minus root 36 minus 4 times 2, 8. 8 times 2, 16. So this becomes plus 16. Minus times minus will be plus over 16 over 4. All right. Now, adding this up, we have it as x equals 6 plus minus root 36 plus 16 will give us 52 all over 4. All right. Now, root 52 will give us 2 root 13. So this becomes x equals 6 plus minus 2 root 13 all over 4. Now, if we factorize this, our x is going to become 2 bracket 3 plus minus root 13 all over 4. All right, 2 here 1, 2 here 2. So our x will become 3 plus minus root 13 all over 2. So the two factors of x will be x equals 3 plus root 13 over 2 or 3 minus root 13 over 2. So this solves our solution. Now, heights of plants are normally distributed. The mean, if we have our mean to be 50 centimeter and our standard deviation to be 4 centimeter, It says find the probability that the plant is taller than 54. Okay, probability that plant is taller than 54. Now, if we look at it that our plant is taller than 54, taller than 54 centimeter, okay, let's call that, this will become 54 minus 50 over our SD. Okay, this will become 4 over 4, which is 1. Okay, now, and we know that probability of plants, probability is probability of it occurring plus probability not occurring equals 1. So probability that is taller than 54 centimeter and probability that is not taller than 54 centimeter will be equal to 1. Now, our probability will become 1. Probability of taller than 54 cm will become 1 minus probability of not taller than 54 centimeter. Okay, now from our equation, we know that our probability of it not taller than 54 centimeter will become 1 minus 0.84. Okay, so our probability of this will become 1 minus 0.84. 1 minus 0.84 would give us will give us 0.16. So the probability that is not taller than, that is taller than 54 centimeter will be 0.16. Find the volume of a cone with radius 3 centimeter and 7 cm in height. Now, if we have a cone this way, now they say the base radius is 3 and the height is 7. Now, our formula for cone, volume of cone, equals 1 over 3 by r squared h. All right, now this will give us 1 over 3 times pi times r is 3 times our h is 7. Now, imputing our value for pi, we will have it as 1 over 3 times 22 over 7 times 3 times 3 times 7. So 7 will cancel 7 and 3 will cancel 3, leaving us with 22 times 3, which will give us 66 centimeter cube. That will be the volume of the cone. Solve 2x squared minus 7x plus 5 equals 0. Now, we'll be using our quadratic formula, which says minus b plus minus root b squared minus 4ac all over 2a, where our a is 2, b is minus 7, and c is 5. All right, so this becomes x equals minus 7 plus minus root 7 squared minus 4 times 2 times 5 all over 2 times 2. All right, this will give us 7 plus minus 49 minus 10 times 4, 40 all over 4. So this gives us 7 plus minus root 9 over 4. Now 7 root 9 we know is 3. Okay, so this gives us 7 plus minus 3 over 4. So this gives us 7 plus 3 over 4, or 7 minus 3 over 4. 7 plus 3 will give us 10 over 4, or 4 over 4, which will give us 2.5 or 1. So the value of x will be 2.5 or 1. From 52 cards, find the probability of drawing 2 A's without replacement. Now, we know in a pack of 52 cards, there are 4 A's there. So we have our probability of drawing our first ace would become 4 over 52. And probability of drawing second ace, now since it's without replacement, the number of our cards will drop will become 3 over 51. So probability of drawing two ace would be 4 over 52 times 3 over 51. Okay? 52 divided by 4 would give 13. So this will become 1 over 13 times 51 divided by 3. 51 divided by 3 would give 17. 1 over 17. So our answer will be 1 over 17 times 3 times 13 would give us 2, 2, 1. So the probability of drawing two A's will be 1 over 2, 2, 1. A triangle has sides 10, 10, and 12. So let's represent it this way as an isosceles triangle since two sides are 10 and the base is 12. Now it says find its height. So we are looking for the height, h, of this triangle. Now if we divide this as 6, 6, all right, we are going to have a right angle triangle this way as our base 6 and our hypotenuse 10. And we know, applying Pythagoras theorem here, we have it as hypotenuse squared equals opposite squared plus adjacent squared. Now in this case, we are looking for opposite. So our hypotenuse will be 10 squared equals x squared plus 6 squared. Okay? Now 10 squared is 100 equals x squared plus 6 squared, which is 36. So our x squared will become 100 minus 36. X squared equals 64. All right. Now, x will be the square root of 64, which will give us 8 centimeters. So the height of the triangle will be 8 centimeters. With this, we've come to the end of today's tutorial. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click on your notification button for more updates. If there be any questions or comments, put them down in the comment section below. Thank you.